Mike, just when you kind of look back at the first 3 weeks, where just kind of talk about your guys up front and kind of what you've seen out of where you need to get better.
Well, you know what, I've seen improvement. Not as fast as you want, but I knew it was going to be like that. You know, anytime you're playing with first-year guys and freshmen, it's going to be ups and downs. But, you know, they have improved. You know, whether it's enough to please, you know, whether it's enough to get to where we got to get right now, you know, that's yet to be seen. But I have seen improvement week to week on the guys. I really have.
What have you seen, Mike, as far as improvement? Who specifically and what?
You know what? I think Nosa Igwe playing probably the best ball he's played here. He's showing up on the film. I thought Jeff Whitaker has really stepped his game up. You know, and of course, you know, we all see D Ford make plays all over the field. But, you know, those are the things you see on TV. But when you watch the film, you know, you see improvement from, you know, Gabe Wright made some strides last week. You see Blackson making strides every week. You know, I could just go down the line and just tell you each one of them improved on. You know, it's just a deal that, you know, it's slow improvement, but it is improvement. And, you know, we just got to continue to work those guys over and over and over and over and, you know, stay the course with them. You know, because if they keep doing what they do, each week is improvement. You know, by the end of the year, we're going to have them where we need to have them. And, you know, whether people get impatient with it, you know, we can as coaches, and we knew what we had going into the season. And, you know, I'm not any more discouraged now with them, even though we suffered a loss, but those kids came back to work this week.
Coach Chiswick mentioned Angelo Blackson as somebody who's come a long way already yesterday. So, I mean, what have you seen the most improvement out of in him?
You know what? You know, Angelo was probably a kid that really was behind with technique and his pad level. And, you know, what I've seen from him is just I've seen a work attitude out of him every week. I've seen him just really improve his technique just every week. And, you know, you just see it get better and better and better. And it goes in the game, and a lot of times you don't see what you see during the week, during the game. At times you do, not enough. So, you know, that's going to come with immaturity. That's come with immaturity. It comes with not doing it, not ever doing it on this level. So, you know, you see it in practice. It's just a matter of getting into the game every play, every time he's in there. And, you know, and it don't change for us up front. You know, we constantly work on the base fundamentals of the game. And, you know, those got to be embedded in them. And they got to learn to transfer that stuff we working in practice and take it to the game.
You mentioned Gabe Wright. Is he a guy that is shown enough to kind of keep adding more to his role? You
know, Gabe's one of them guys who really, you know, he has to apply himself. He's been able to beat people in high school just on sheer talent alone. Well, he's not in high school anymore. And the things that worked in high school don't work now. And he has to be one of them guys that, you know, take his talent to the field, take his technique to the field. That hadn't happened a lot. But Saturday I did see him try to take some of what was taught to him to the field. And that just gives you an idea that what kind of youth we dealing with. You know, you never know what you're going to get. And those guys and the concentration level of them is just, you know, it's just like being a school teacher with kids. You know, you got their attention, then you don't have their attention. So you just got to really just stay on, keep them focused, and, you know, hopefully it becomes muscle memory of those guys, what we're trying to teach.
I think you have something like 2 sacks this season. Is pass rush kind of an area you'd like to see?
Oh, ain't no question. And, you know, that's one of the deals that, you know, it all starts up front. And, you know, those kids are trying, and you know, we've had some opportunities. We've had some opportunities to get sacks. But, you know, I tell my kids, we don't really focus on, you know, making sure it's about sacks. Sacks are overrated sometimes. Well, affecting that quarterback pocket, you know, making that quarterback get rid of that ball, closing in on building a trap around the quarterback. Those are the things we talk about. You know, sacks, you know, they come, you know, sacks are fortunate, you know. They come in bunches, and you know, you ain't getting them. That's what everybody, that's what everybody measures your defensive front on sacks. But you know, it's a lot more goes into it, and we got to do a better job of containing the quarterback. We got to do a better job of building stop letting them escape and all those things. So those are the things we talk about, along with getting sacks.